I'm guessing he's about 23 inches, but look at how yellow he is. Yeah. You know what we call that kind of fish? Eater.
Well, this is an eater.
That's an eater. You know what?
Perfect.
Nice walleyes. Middle of the day, 4 to 5 feet below the surface, whack.
Canadian Sport Fishing is brought to you by Rapala Premium Fishing Gear, crafted from experience. Yamaha on the water. This is my Yamaha. What kind of Yamaha are you? Dickies, a legend in work since 1922. Lucky Strike. More fish fight with a Lucky Strike.
You know what, Roger? I literally saw that fish hit. When I set the hook, I turned him, which was kind of neat. You know, I'm here with my good friend Roger Cannon, who loves to fish in adverse conditions. So I don't know, can you get used to the sunny weather that we have today, Roger?
I think it's the first time you've ever taken me in the sun.
Well, I figured August would be a safe month in a year that we've had a lot of rain. So it's kind of nice to be out here. We're fishing very close to Lake Ontario. As a matter of fact, we can see, what a release right near the surface of the water. We're fishing very close to Lake Ontario, and we're trying to crank for these bigger walleye. And we've had a couple of hits this morning, and we haven't landed a fish. Now it's 3 hits, and one of the things that we've been doing is trying to figure out whether the walleye are deep or shallow. So we've been trying to cover both depths. So Roger has been fishing a jig, which is hanging at the back there. It's one of the storm minnows that you can fish at any depths. I've been casting the tail dancer, and the second last fish that I had on came right up to the boat, and I went to pull the hook, and I pulled it right out of the fish. So I put a shallower running dive to, a smaller one, and that was only about my maybe 10th cast. Roger, I can't believe this. I saw this guy hit. I think it's really key to have the sunglasses on and to be looking down. He's about, I think, the size of the one that missed the lure. So, you know, one of the things that I'm doing, I had my drag set really tight to get a good hook set, and I'm hoping the hooks are going to stay in there this time. But now that I'm fighting it, I let off on the drag, because sometimes when they make those long runs, fast runs, almost like a northern pike, because we're using a braided line, even though we have that small section of about 12 inches of fluorocarbon leader, there's not much stretch. So I like the idea that if the fish wants to go, he can go. This is awesome.
I haven't seen him yet.
No, he's a good sized fish.
When you first set the hook,
you might want to grab the net. Like, he's a good sized fish.
Oh,
it's a nice walleye.
Fish, yeah. He needs the net.
Now, did you mention that you like to eat walleye?
I love walleye.
Guess what? This is going to be really important then, you netting this fish. This outfit that I'm using is actually called an Advantis spinning outfit, and it's a medium action with the same size, medium-sized reel. And Roger, he's not hooked real well, so let's see. Perfect. Now look at how nicely he's colored.
Isn't that beautiful?
We're using different size crankbaits, and the beauty about using the Advantis outfits is that you can cast into the wind really well. We've chosen to drift with the wind going down this weed line. Isn't that a nice fish?
Beautiful, nice fish.
Middle of the day, 4 to 5 feet below the surface, whack. Third walleye that I've seen hit the lure just below the surface. Okay, Mr. Plier Man.
There you go. It's really
only one hook in there, but you know what?
Really
these hooks are so sharp.
Good.
Now, you know, they remind me of the Gamogatsu hooks because they're red, but these are VMC, right?
Correct.
Very sharp though. What I like is the thin diameter, and they're pretty stiff. Very good.
Dickies Sport Fishing Sweepstakes.
I felt a tug on my line, and I said, Gary, get the net. He did a few tail walks, and then I was able to bring him close to the boat. I estimate that it weighed probably 4 pounds. We measured it. It was over 20 inches, and it was one of the best days of fishing that I've ever had.
We'd love to hear your fishing story. Go to our website and enter the Dickies Sport Fishing Sweepstakes. It's free, and you could win some great prizes.